It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest for this Hornets home game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with a win tonight, certainly.
And this is the first game of a real short road trip for them, so we'll see how their first one goes.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter, yet it's become a cornerstone of his game. And coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can shoot it out there, you're a valuable commodity. Kevin, he has listened, and he is indeed valuable.
Well, in this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. Two teams that can pour it on from beyond the arc. Great long-range shooters, Doris. Do you think the NBA's become too reliant, perhaps, upon the three?
Listen, I love teams that can pour on the points, right? We're all excited when the game is high-scoring. The one thing I would say, Kevin, is there are certain teams in the league whose best player is a back-to-the-basket center. And if that's the case, that player and that team should be able to flourish in their skill set. The San Antonio Spurs come to mind with LaMarcus Aldridge. So as much as we've opened up the perimeter game, I think it is equally important that the officials do a good job making sure back-to-the-basket centers can have their day in the sun as well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Love is the four with Thompson in the middle. Hood out there with Sexton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. High, arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Walker with it. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Lets a floater go, and it's finished off inside by Monk. Monk's got his first bucket in this one.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Hood. That one, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
We know whichever team makes the best adjustments on the fly will have the best chance of emerging victorious in this first meeting.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he comes up with the deuce.
I think given his size, Rodney Hood can be very efficient on the interior. This guy feels at home in the paint.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Hood, the pass to Love. To the wing right side. Here's Sexton. And that one, good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now, here's Monk. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. And he makes that one.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Sexton kicks to Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
2.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Well, we know Joe Johnson is a multi-time All-Star, and though his role has changed, he's still got that gorgeous jumper, Kev.
Now, here's Walker over Sexton. Walker's shot is off. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Walker. They now take the lead. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, Johnson isn't just an outside shooter. This guy is a versatile, talented scorer in the paint.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He has 6.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Now, here's Walker. Now, Kaminsky to halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Kaminsky taken with the 9th pick of the 2015 draft. The Hornets were offered a king's ransom from Boston for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics were after Justice Winslow. Offered 6 draft picks, including 4 first-rounders to move up. The Hornets weren't having it. And in hindsight, the Celtics are probably glad.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Sexton. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Now, here's Sexton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
You know, crafty at just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Here's Walker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there. Johnson kicks to Love. Right side Hood. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Hood's got 5.
And Kevin, what you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Now here's Walker. He's got 6. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Kid Gilchrist against Johnson. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Monk. And the 3-ball is good. 7 points in the game. Here's Sexton. 8 points for him. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Outside Hood. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And how about that bench? I mean, you got to give it up for that second unit. They really sparked that victory.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Greg, that the guys off the bench stepped up and provided the necessary spark.
Shot from 12, and it's Monk that time on the assist from Kid Gilchrist.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Walker. It's stolen by Monk. Kicks it to Walker. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Walker's got 8 points.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
To the paint, and then Monk with the dunk.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Doris, at times out there, things get a little heated. Some people feel like the whistle's being blown too quickly on some of these technical fouls. What do you think?
I would actually completely disagree, Kevin. I think there are certain players who are given far too much latitude and others for whom the whistle does come too quickly. So I think it would be better and more helpful to the officials, the teams, and also the fans to understand what is and what does cross a line. Because to me, there's no consistency, there's a lot of confusion, and I think it works both ways. Sometimes too long of a leash, sometimes too... Oh! You got to be kidding.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Clarkson finds Hill, jacks up a 3. Monk grabs the board. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats for Lamb. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. Buries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Inside, here's Korver, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Here's Monk. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Clarkson. 11-point game his last outing. Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got 7.
Come on, how pretty is the shooting stroke of Kyle Korver? That three-point shot just so pure.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. Hernangomez passes to Biyombo. Monk with the ball. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Walker's shot is off. Hill finds Clarkson. Nance outside. Love inside. Hernangomez covering. Here's Nance. And too long on the shot. Hornets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Walker the pass to Monk. Now, here is Hernangomez. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Good season for him last year. 16th in scoring, 19th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Here's Lamb. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Nance kicks to Hill. Pass to Love. 1:56 left to play in the first. Three-pointer. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Passes it to Parker. Here's Biyombo. Here's Lamb. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Hill dishes to Nance. Good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hornets trail by 6. To the wing right side. Biyombo finds Batum. Hill against Parker. And the basket by Hill.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Korver. Parker with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Parker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Hill. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lamb with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Lamb passes to Biyombo. Dishes it to Parker. On the wing, Lamb. It's stolen by Korver. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
And here is Lamb. Shoots over Korver. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And playing at the center as opposed to his customary power forward position. Not Kevin Love's preference, but he accepts the role and the challenge.
The adjustment for me has just, having to play, dynamic fives, stretch fives, guarding that position, being in a lot more pick and rolls, being heavily involved on the offensive side in pick and rolls.
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more moving up to the 5.
Yeah, he can certainly rebound at that position, and his perimeter shooting at the 5 makes him a tough cover.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far, and I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
We've got Jeremy Lamb, Hernan Gomez out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Tony Parker, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Love outside. Korver gets a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. He kicks it to Lamb. Back to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Nance. The putback. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Hill. Back to Nance. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Outside, Batum. Lamb finds Batum. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Stolen by Clarkson. Outside, Hill. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Hill's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Hornets trail by 11.
Yeah, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Love trying to break loose. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. A lot of guys can take over a game, Doris, at a moment's notice. Snap of your finger. In your mind, who goes that quickly into that zone and takes over like that?
I'll tell you this. The guy who comes first to my mind is Klay Thompson. I mean, what we've seen this guy achieve in a 12-minute quarter and the speed with which the ball from the touch of his fingertips to the release is incredible. Damian Lillard, another guy, doesn't get it off quite as fast as Klay, but can put 20-30 in a quarter in a heartbeat. Guys like Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, when they start cooking, boy, you better step out that kitchen because you're going to be in trouble, Kevin.
You are. Well said. Sexton kicks to Thompson. There's the dish to Sexton. And a wide open look for Hood. Drills the three-pointer. Hood's got 11.
I don't think you can give Rodney Hood any daylight. He is extremely reliable from the perimeter.
Stolen by Thompson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And that's 10 points for Colin Sexton.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
Here's Batum, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Hood. No good on the triple. Hornets trail by 12. Outside, Batum. Poke loose. Outside, Hood. Rebounded by Kaminsky. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Makes it off the glass. Kid Gilchrist has got his second bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. The shot from 20 feet away. Johnson can't hit. Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, DA, for sure. Thanks. Now, here's Parker. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. And some changes here for the Hornets. Monk comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Parker. Kemba Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Sexton. 10 points for him. Nance, right side. Over Kaminsky. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Monk kicks to Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up is on Colin Sexton.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Good on both.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Hood finds Thompson. Sexton with it. Working on Walker. Thompson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
To the middle. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Zeller. 15 points for Malik Monk.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Thompson kicks to Hood. Over Zeller. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Now the pass to Walker. Shoots it. Rebounded by Hood.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Hood's got 13.
Beautiful form on the floater. Rodney Hood continues to develop that offensive arsenal.
Monk, the pass to Zeller. Walker with it. 10 points for him. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from the wing, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Shoots from the block. Here's Nance. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Boy, Larry Nance Jr. showed last season he can be a productive starter. He has always been efficient and complements a lot of different players.
Hornets trail by 10. Now Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Walker for the three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. A fast break now for Charlotte. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kid Gilchrist.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Johnson finds Thompson. Outside Hood. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And here is Monk. 15 points in the game. Launches a three. That's tipped.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. Here's Monk. No good that time. Great D that time from Hood. Sexton with it. Working on Walker. Out to Hood. Pass to Sexton. Let's go. And the jumper is on the mark. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Walker the pass to Zeller. He dishes it to Monk. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got 18 points in the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers went to their 4th straight finals last season. To me, nothing short of remarkable. They had to fight their way through an improving Eastern Conference. And the reality is, the Warriors have more talent than everybody else, and that's why they win the NBA Finals.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Biombo is checked in for Zeller. Hernan Gomez comes in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Lamb in there for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love checked in for Nance. Korver comes in for Johnson. Clarkson, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And George Hills subbed in for Sexton. Over in the corner, Lamb. Offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 4. Hill, no good.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Lamb dishes to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 16.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Hill against Walker. Now here is Hill. He's got 6. Love right side. Over Hernangomez. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got off to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. It was all Rodney Hood in the first quarter. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, overall, they played terrible defense. In the half court, guys were getting hung up on screens, reaching for the ball instead of moving their feet. In transition, guys weren't always getting back. They weren't finding the shooters. It comes down to fundamentals. And this game can get away from them if they do not toughen up.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back to Charlotte, the Duke Energy Center, the building in the foreground there. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Out to Hood. Goes up on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hood's got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs. Now, here's Monk, covered by Hood. Monk with the ball. Outside, Walker. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Thompson against Zeller. There's Walker with the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hood kicks to Thompson. Johnson in the corner. From deep. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Up top, Walker. 19 points in the game, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there.
Tristan Thompson, vital part of this team's interior defense. Really takes pride in how he contests shots.
Left side, Hood. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone over Sexton. Zeller finds Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Kid Gilchrist against Johnson. 6 to shoot.
Not how they hope to start the second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Misses the 3. The Hornets trail. Here's Monk. 18 points for him. Outside, Walker. For the lead. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Hood, 15 points in the game. Kicks to Sexton. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Monk. Down low. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Walker missing again. And so Hood will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think Tyronn Lue, as a coach, one of the best qualities he has is his ability to manage the stars. Boy, has he done a great job of blending talents in Cleveland.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Charlotte. Parker comes in for Walker. Sexton kicks to Love. And a miss there on the triple. And Doris for Ty Lue. He keeps the peace by keeping things fresh and new for his team.
Well, I like that last year he took the team to wine country in Napa in the middle of the season. Boy, that's a great way to bond as a team and break up the routine. Just one trick he's used to keep players at ease.
On the clock. Batum, good. Batum's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Johnson goes in. Batum with the steal. For the lead. Connects from three-point range. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Love outside. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
So he can't get either to fall. Well, and Tristan Thompson's someone who has fallen off greatly in production, Doris, the last few seasons.
Right. Tristan Thompson at his best is a guy who scores efficiently, but really his defense and rebounding are what he's got to hang his hat on.
And stolen by Hood. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hood's got 4 this quarter.
Well, remarkable how Rodney Hood's handle allows him to make space and get off the dribble drive.
Batum against Hood. On the wing, Batum. 7 points in the game. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, here's Sexton. Defended by Batum. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Frank Kaminsky. Cleveland also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson, and it's Clarkson in for Rodney Hood. Batum with the steal. To the middle, here's Kid Gilchrist, and slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Parker looking around. Inside, here's Batum. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside. The pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte leading by 5. To the inside, Parker. And the layup is good. Parker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Over Lamb. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Kid Gilchrist. That's tipped.
Larry Nance, twice on the pipe, says no, sir. He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Johnson, the pass to Nance. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus, not good.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
For Charlotte, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Free throw good. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Biyombo is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Then for the Cavaliers, Korver comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Hill in for Sexton. And Kidd Gilchrist drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clarkson dishes to Love. The offensive rebound.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. Biyombo finds Lamb. Back to Biyombo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night. Clarkson with the ball. 6 points for him. Hill drives in. Misses from short range.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Clarkson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That one is off. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Monk comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Tony Parker. And he's good on the second.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And Lamb kicks to Biyombo. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Clarkson. Lamb with the bounce pass. Here's Monk. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Korver for 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Korver's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Biyombo, the pass to Lamb. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. Shoots over Korver. The shot by Monk is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Korver. Love outside. Now, here's Clarkson. Covered by Lamb. To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. Nance, no good.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hernan Gomez has got 4 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Hill against Walker. Now Hill, 6 points for him. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. The feed to Walker. And the layup is good. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
This is what he does for this team. Provides consistent scoring that helps them get the lead and keep it.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets on top. They lead by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
18. Oh, 18. 18. Please don't try to play us.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Kaminsky out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Clarkson, pass to Korver. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Kyle Korver sending a message, I'm not just a three-point shooter. Give him an opportunity close, and he takes advantage.
And Walker kicks to Monk. Back to Walker. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Pass to Clarkson. Over Monk. Here's Thompson, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
That Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. And Walker kicks to Monk. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hood's checked in for Clarkson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Korver. Again, the Cavaliers score.
This is the assertiveness of Kyle Korver, the pre-shot preparation. As soon as he gets it on the catch, he's ready to fire.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And that one drops for him. That's 7 points for Frank Kaminsky.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Hill finds Thompson. Outside Korver. Outside Hill. 5 to shoot. Korver passes to Hill. Shoots over Walker. That one a little long. Hornets leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
And Thompson throws it down.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Now here's Kaminsky, covered by Nance. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Hill finds Thompson. Outside Hood. Back to Thompson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Here's Walker. Zeller trying to free himself up. Walker's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. George Hill, the veteran point guard, Doris, still a factor on both ends of the floor.
Well, he's a knockdown shooter from three-point territory, George Hill, and he's physical and tough on opposing guards.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, George Hill has always had the term pro attached to his name. Why? Well, he can make shots. He's willing to facilitate. He defends at a high level. Truly an incredible teammate.
And the Hornets making a change here. Batum's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Zeller dishes to Walker. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Walker's got 25 points. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Hill kicks to Nance. Thompson surveying the floor. Dishes it to Hill. Pulls it from the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And now a 10-point Charlotte lead.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Here's Johnson. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kaminsky, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. 4 on the clock. Nance with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And here's Sexton. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Hornets leading by 10. Walker looking for an opening. The dish now to Kaminsky. Back to Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hood finds Thompson. Trying to get open is Johnson. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
The pass to Zeller. He dishes it to Walker. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Johnson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, Johnson continues to score against aggressive defense. Boy, he's made a living out of difficult shots.
Hornets leading by 8. And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Kid Gilchrist against Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. Lamb, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Hood, over Lamb, and it comes off the front of the rim. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Connects on the 17-footer. Kid Gilchrist has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Johnson against Kid Gilchrist. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Sexton with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Softly drops in the floater. 14 points for Colin Sexton.
You can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you got to love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
Zeller inside. It's up against Thompson. The kick out to Walker. 5 to shoot. Back to Zeller. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now, here's Sexton. Love outside. To the middle. Clock at 6. Sexton's shot is good.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Now here's Lamb. Goodbye, Hood. No good from Lamb.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Wallace with it. Kaminsky's there. Lets it go from 11. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Love.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Kaminsky kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Kaminsky. Over Love. and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And here we go. Fast break. Kid Gilchrist has got it to end the drought. No good on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Hood for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Walker. He kicks to Kaminsky. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. To the right side. From deep, Walker. Shot clock reset for Charlotte. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
No, you're absolutely right. It's not impossible to catch up, but it is a tall order right now.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And so they foul intentionally. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
They double him with Love. Kid Gilchrist finds Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love, right side. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth quarter score?
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those free throws add a nice cushion to their lead.
And whatever play they run has to be quick.
No time to waste. They have to score fast and then foul quickly.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Kemba Walker. Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Johnson outside. Shoots a 3. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Up the floor. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Tony, what was going good for you offensively tonight?
I think the ball movement was great tonight, but I think the main thing for us is to play great defense. Defensively, we have to be at our best, and everybody has to help, and I think tonight we did a great job.
Really got it going when you needed to. Thanks, Tony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.